The family is asleep.
It is silent.
It's almost morning.
Now outside the brush house,
the stars still shone, and the day had drawn a pale wash to do no light on the sky to the east.
Now the roosters had been crowing for some time, and the early pigs are already looking for food.
Kino awakened in the near dark.
He looked straight at the lightning square, which was the door. He then looked at the hanging box, where Coyotito lay.
He then turned his head and looked at one who lay beside him. And then in his mind, there was a beautiful song. The song of the family.
The stars are shining. The morning is coming. It's a morning like other mornings.
And yet
perfect among mornings. Juana arose soundlessly and moved the hanging box where Coyotito lay.
She then went to the fire pit, and so Kino also awakened. He then slipped his feet on his slippers.
Kino slipped his feet into his sandals and moved outside to watch the dawn.
And so outside, there, Kino saw a very black dog.
Yes.
Actually, that dog had some yellow dark spots.
Oh, it's a morning like other mornings. Sunday perfect among mornings.
And so he went back to the brush shop, else Juana spotted at the fire pit. She then took a corn cake, found it alive, while breaking some little pieces of brushes over it. Then Kino went to where Juana was. He also spotted next to Juana, took a corn, dipped it in a sauce, then ate it. And that was breakfast.
Now, the sun was warming the brush house in long crevices when one of the streaks fell into the hanging box where Coyotito lay.
It was a tiny movement that nearly caught their attention. Kino and Juana froze in their position.
Now down the road that hung the baby's box, a scorpion moved delicately, and in his mind, a new song had come.
The song of evil, the music of the enemy, a savage, a secret, a dangerous melody. Evil is coming, evil is creeping, evil is here, evil is coming, evil is creeping, evil is here!
The scorpion stood still. It could not move until Kino could also move.
Now, Coyotito laughed. It says danger, it's danger!
He then took his hand, stretched it just to grasp that scorpion that was really heading to where Coyotito had slept.
No.
Coyotito laughed.
It says danger, it's so... Then...
It fell on the baby! The doctor will come.
The doctor will come. The doctor will come.
The doctor won't come.
Then we'll go to the doctor. Yes.
Hey, Juana, wait! Juana, wait for me! This way. Juana, come.
Let's go.
Hey, doctor! Hey, excuse me. Hey! Hey, please, the little one, the firstborn, he has been poisoned by the scorpion. Please, he urgently needs the skin of Manila. Please, the doctor, the little one, please go get the doctor, please.
Harry, the doctor. The scorpion, the baby,
Now, why nothing better to do than to kill an insect bite for little Indian? I am a doctor, not a veterinarian. You see, do they have any money? No. They never have any money. I alone have to work for nothing. You see, someone, go and tell them that I am not okay? Okay? Right away.
Someone who is the doctor.
Yes.
Hey,
Why the
please,
doctor?
not around.
And who are you talking to? You went to call him the
I was
doctor.
talking to myself.
What are you saying?
The doctor is not.
Why?
Do you have two voices? The doctor is not. No, please.
Sir. We are so servants.
It's all right, Mom. It's all right, Mom. It's all right.
On a broad estuary, and the white and blue canoes that came from Niagara were drawn up. They were actually canoes that were preserved from generations to generations, and they were also preserved by a hard shell-like waterproof structure. And on the beach, Kino and Kuwana moved slowly down the beach and to Kino's canoe. One thing of value that Kino owned in this world. Actually, the canoe was owned by Kino's grandfather, and Kino's grandfather gave it to Kino's father, and so now it was Kino, and it was Kino's. And on the canoe, Wana wrapped his baby with a shawl and placed him at the bottom of the canoe. Kino slipped off his shirt and trousers and placed him at the and placed his shirt and trousers at the bottom of the canoe. He then slipped the boat slowly so that the water might not be obscured by mud or sand.
And so Kino held a rope that he had tied a stone on it, and then he dipped in the deeper seas. Back in the canoe, he had left his beloved wife Wana and Koyotito. The only thing that Wana had to do for Kino was just to pray for him. And so Kino, as he was busy down in the sea, as he was busy looking for oysters, he saw something that didn't really look like other oysters. It opened up, it then closed again. This drew Kino's attention. He then drew more efforts and grasped the thing that he had seen for a while. And so, as he put it together with other oysters in his bucket and went back straight to the boat, it was then that he opened up by using his knife that he slid past the shell. It was a great pearl. A pearl of the world. A pearl that had never been seen before. A pearl like no any other ever seen in that century. And so this made Kino feel much more better, because by finding this pearl, he had become much more richer than any other person that was found on their town. And so next to Kino's boat, there were other fishermen who were busy with their fishing activities in the deeper seas. When they heard that Kino had found a greater pearl of the world, they went out spreading the news that Kino had found the great pearl of the world.
And so now a town is a thing like a colonial animal, and how news spread from one town to another is a mystery not easily to be solved. But before Kino, Wana, and the other fishermen got into Kino's brush house, the news was vibrating in the town that Kino had found the pearl of the world. The news passed the brush houses and came to a priest who was walking in his garden.
Priest.
Yes, may the peace of the Lord be with you.
Yeah, you Kino
Yeah.
has found the pearl of the world, and it is very big.
Kino has found the pearl of the world.
Yes.
Very good. Good child of God, may you go with God. Thank you. Kino was never married in my church. And now that we have the pearl of the world, I shall have them married in my church, so that I can have a little bit of that bite of the pearl. Father Abraham,
So after the news passed to that priest, the news then passed to a doctor who sat with a woman whose illness was age.
How may I be of help?
I want to see the doctor.
Okay. I'm going to help you.
Yes.
Again? You had a message for me. Kind of has found the bag.
What are you saying? Him?
That Indian that came with no money.
He has found the greatest pearl of the world. You see, he's my servant. In fact, I am treating his child for a scorpion sting. I must go and see him. You see, go and escort the old lady out. You see? Okay, at once.
Let me take you.
But the doctor hasn't finished checking me.
Are you talking to the doctor?
Yes.
Frankie? Sorry, there was no doctor.
Kino, so you have
We have had news. We have.
Kino, I will help you around your house, eh? I will help you arrange your house.
Yes, brother.
Yes.
Brother, you follow me.
Let us help
Yes, of
you.
course, brother.
Can we see?
Yes, can you show us the
Brother, I have found the greatest pearl of the world.
Yes, we have that.
Wait.
Kino, what will you do now that you have the bag?
Yes.
Tell us.
Brad,
Yes, brother.
kindly could you tell us now what we do? Because you have become rich man.
Kino, your bedroom is much bigger.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes!
we will be married in the church.
Hey, finally!
Yes. My wife and I will have new clothes.
Finally.
We will have new clothes.
You're going to buy new ones.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
my son will go to school. Our son will read and will open books. Our son will write and will know writing.
Eh?
Wow.
Eh? Brad.
I will have a rifle.
Yeah?
I will have a rifle. Yes, perhaps a rifle. I will have a rifle. A rifle. I will have a rifle.
Wait, don't.
I will have a rifle, Wanda. I will have a rifle.
Hey, you. Kino.
I will have a rifle. Wanda will have a rifle. Our son will go to school. We will have
Brad.
The prince is coming. The prince is coming.
The prince.
The prince.
May the peace of the Lord be with you.
And also your speed.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Kino,
Yes, Father.
I have a word with you. Kino,
Yes, Father.
you named a great person, the great Father of the Church.
Yes, Father.
Did you see that?
Yes, Father.
It is in the books. Now it has come to me that you found a great pie.
Yes,
Yes, excellent.
yes. My husband, you know what?
I trust you.
Amen.
Now, Zeno, were you married in my church? Were you baptized? Definitely no. So I hope that you find it in your heart to give thanks to thee who has given this pie unto you.
Of course, Father. I even promised my wife that we will get married in church.
Yes, that is the spirit of a child of God. May the peace of the Lord be with you.
And also with you, Father.
May you be blessed, okay? May the peace of the Lord be with you.
And also
No.
Kingdom.
Yes, brother.
Good side.
Amen.
See you tomorrow.
Brother, see you.
Brother, see you tomorrow.
You are welcome anytime that you want.
All the time. We can even spend it.
No.
Brother,
Go with God, brother.
go with God. Stay with God.
Of course, brother.
Bye. So the neighbors slipped back to their houses, and Kino went at the doorway to look outside. And standing at the doorway, Kino saw two men approach.
The one? The one? I was not in when you came this morning. Now, but for a chance, I have come to see the baby.
The baby is nearly well now.
You know, my friend, there will be apparent improvement. Then, without warning, poof! There will be a crumpled back, with a leg, or a blind eye. Oh, it is like they know something about the sting of the scorpion and they can cure it. You know? Okay, thank you. Someone? Let's go. Place the baby on the hand box. You know.
It's alright, Warren. It's alright.
Someone?
Yeah.
Hold the light. The light. Hurry up. Okay. The poison has gone inward. It will stress you. Kino. Yes. Come. Look. It is blue. Don't worry. I'll cure it. Someone?
Yes.
Powder.
Powder?
Yes.
What for?
Powder. Someone?
Yes.
Hurry up. Powder.
It is a scorpion sting.
Yes. Don't worry. Someone? Hurry up. Where's the powder?
Hey, be careful.
Wait.
It's my son.
Okay. Someone?
Yes.
Capsule.
Capsule.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. That will do for now. You see, Kino, I will be back within an hour. Okay? I will come to check how the baby is doing. Okay? All right. Okay, Saman?
Yes.
Let us go.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's alright, Warren. Our baby will be fine. Okay? Let me check on that. See? Go, Luana. It's getting worse. The powder.
The baby's getting worse.
The doctor. Hey.
up the phone.
Doctor,
Doctor, please.
Doctor, hurry up!
Don't you dare hurry me.
My son! Please do something.
Okay, wait a minute.
Doctor!
Okay, place the baby on the hanging box.
Hurry up.
And so seeing that my brother Kino had insisted to take this panic and pandemic journey, I had no choice but to wish him all the best. And so the skies were too clear and the wind blew from all different directions, heading to where Kino were. You know, Kino and Wana moved in zigzag manner. And so at some point, he could make 3 steps ahead, 2 steps backward, then look at the different direction just to confuse the trackers and the neighbors that were after him.
You do exactly as I do, okay?
Yes.
Step where I'm stepping. Now go back. The same steps, okay? Do it. Good. That is just to confuse them, okay? Now let's go to the north.
And so finally, they went to the north. You know, from far, 3 trackers were after Kino, 2 on a horseback. But 2 on foot and 1 on a horseback. You know, these trackers were after Kino because he had found the greater pearl, a pearl that was worthy a lot of money. And so the first day broke out, Kino and Wana had not settled for anything. They had not even drank a little bottle of water. And so when they came to a place where they found water, Kino drank to his thirst. It was then that he laid his head for a rest, and then he began to dream.
Have some water, my husband.
Where did you get this?
From the river.
Thank you. Thank you, my wife.
He took out his hat, covered his face, and then he slept. This was because he did not want to be disturbed by the direct sun rays, or rather the insects that were around them. And so Kino began to dream. And in his dream, he staggered out in a guttural manner and walked out. Somewhere in a fun.
Something.
What is it?
Something is not right.
Kino made out to the place where they had branched from the main road. This was because he wanted to be so sure if at all those trackers, the neighbors, were still after him. High up the hills, he could see the trackers from far. On a closer look, only 20 feet separated Kino and the trackers. He made back to where he had left his beloved wife and son, just to discuss on what to do next.
Wana! The trackers! Trackers! Wana! The trackers! Listen to me. We will go over the mountains and down the seas. Perhaps they will not find us there, okay?
Okay.
We must go now. Hurry up. Hurry up, Wana.
Boys!
Boys!
Yes! Boys! Indian! Drop them! Move! March! 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 You have not gone far. See their footsteps. Footprints?
Wana!
Boy!
Yes!
take rest.
And we continue the journey in the morning. Boys!
Yes!
Boys! Idiot!
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir. Take rest.
Wanna come?
And so, only two of them slept. The two that were on foot. The one that had a rifle. The other hand, Kino took his beloved wife and son near a cave where he thought that it was too safe for them to have a rest. He then went out just to look how armed the trackers might be.
Wanna? Back and see how many they are, okay? If I don't get back, go to the north, okay? Please.
Okay.
That is the only chance, okay? Wana! Wana! Wana!
Yes.
Wana! There are three of them, okay? But one has a rifle. If I get the one with the rifle first, we will be safe, okay? Listen to me. I love you, okay? If I don't make it, go to the north, okay? I love you.
Those were such painful words, but full of hope from Kino to his beloved wife and son. And so, as he approached the tracker with the rifle, he drew his arm backwards, dug through his chest, drew out the knife that he had carried all through. And so, as he approached the tracker, the baby yelled.
Hey! Hey! That's a cry. That's a cry. A cry like a coyote, bitch.
And then, I think it is a cry of a baby.
If that's a coyote, bitch, then thanks will do. Hey! Hey! What is name? Where are you? Where what? What name?
As they aimed to the direction where Coyotito and Wana had laid, that was the same time that Kino pounced on the tracker, but unfortunately, he fired out on the stray bullet, killed.
3, 2, 1! That's a bullet for you.
Don't move. Don't move. Get up. Get up, everybody. Boys. Get up. Boys. Get up. Get up. No. Take him.
Yeah?
Take him.
Take him. Okay. Take him.
Do it.
Miriam, hurry up.
Take him. Drag him into the river. That way. Move. This way. Move. Don't try to be stupid.
Yes.
Or else I'll shoot you.
Yes.
Move.
Yes.
Move.
Yes.
Move.
Yes.
1.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
3. a rifle. Luana, we are safe now. Our son will go to school. Luana! Luana! Luana, I have a rifle.
It is true that
Luana!
Kilo's dreams
Luana!
had been fulfilled for him to have a rifle.
Luana! I have a rifle.
But one thing
We are safe.
he did not notice, one of the stray bullets killed
Luana!
He made out the brushes,
We are proud
pick up
of
bushes,
you.
back to the cave where he had left his beloved wife and son, only to find that Coyotito was no more.
Luana! I have a rifle. Luana! Luana! What? I have a rifle. Luana! Luana, I killed them. I tried one. My only son. He was my son. All the sacrifice.
Kino's ambitions and dreams were never close to death of his beloved son. He had wished to see Coyotito read and write. Coyotito writing big letters in various cities. But to lose a son, what was life of which essence for Kino and Rwanda? Had this journey be of any help to them?
What was that? What was that? Why thank you for me? Why now? Why?
If at all Kino had known that his beloved son will die on this journey, maybe then he would not have allowed to come to the city. But it is no more. Coyotito is no more. This life that we live in. Life is a big blessing. In their brush huts, Kino walked side by side with Rwanda. Rwanda carried the baby on her shoulder, as though she had carried a sack of maize. It was of no use. Since Coyotito is no more, the villagers came out just to see that Kilo's dreams being achieved. by this pandemic flight that they had embarked on, but no avail. They walked slowly and swiftly past the villagers. I also tried to raise up my hand just to greet my brother, but no avail.
My husband. Who is our brother? My husband.
I also heard that he's on the way.
He's here. Are they okay?
I'm only hoping. One.
Juana. Quick.
One. Bra. Bra.
I wonder why you and me fight each other. Can't you see the similarities between us? Take a minute and see yourself in the mirror. You look like me. Those eyes, lips you can deny. Have you thought about why we look the same? Why we feel the same? Don't tell me it's by chance. Oh, you're my brother. You're my sister. Just one big family. Wonder why you and me fight each other. Can't you see the similarities between us? Take a minute and see yourself in the mirror. You look like me. Those eyes, lips you can deny. Have you thought about why we look the same? Why we feel the same? Don't tell me it's by chance. Oh, you're my brother. You're my sister. Just one big family.
And so finally, my brother, Kino, and Juana went to the shores of the ocean. They did not carry the dead sack body with them anymore, baby Coyotito. And so Kino, as he laid his rifle on the shores of the river, it was then that he dug in his pockets and brought out his pearl. The beauty of the pearl was no more winking and glimmering. He then gave the pearl to Juana to throw it out, but she refused and spoke politely.
And by faith we can see afar, for their Father waits over the way, who prepare us a dwelling place there. That's sweet by and by we shall meet on the beautiful shore, in that sea by and by we shall meet on the beautiful
mother.
No. You just do it.
He then took out the pearl. Then looked at the shores of the ocean. He then flung with all his might. And yes, they looked at the pearl as it settled the deeper shores of the ocean. A crab came out, dug the sun up, then covered the pearl with the sun. So as poor the beginning of their story, as they were, the only thing that had changed in their life is that they'd lost their beloved son, Tito, this journey of sailing this great pearl. Marks the end of the pearl.